It was on Friday afternoon, beginning of the Sabbath. Y'all do know that the Jewish Sabbath begins on Friday evening, okay? As the sun is going down, Nathaniel's hurrying home from work because it's about the beginning of the Sabbath and the sun is sinking, and he wants a few minutes by himself. He's been busy all week long. He gets home and he goes in, he changes his clothes, he grabs his prayer shawl. Jewish men pray with their prayer shawl around him. He goes out into the backyard to his favorite place. Against the wall in the back corner of the yard, he has 3 fig trees. He's been watching them since he was a little boy because, you see, he rooted them and grew them himself. He's tended them, he's watered them, he's fertilized them, he's watched them grow, he's eaten the figs off of them. You ever been out and just sat around a fig tree eating ripe figs? I don't know about you, that's one of my favorite things to do. I like fig desserts, but I love just to sit and eat a fresh fig. Nothing in the world like it, okay, unless you eat it green and then it's not too good, but you know what I'm talking about. His favorite place was there with his fig trees. They were kind of a little area like this. And they had grown big, but right in the middle was a little spot where he could be all by himself and he could think. So Philip went and he sat down and he leaned back against the garden wall in the middle of his fig trees and he pulled his prayer shawl around him and he began to think. You know, he had been thinking a lot lately. Because you see, he was longing for something better. But he couldn't put his finger on it. Have you ever been like that? There's got to be more, or I wish there was something different about my life. Philip had been thinking a lot. Nathaniel had been thinking a lot about his life lately. He sat there and he began to look at his fig trees. He loved them, and he reached up, and there amongst the leaves were some little tiny green figs.